Texas Senator Wendy Davis calling for the governor to declare a state of emergency. She says the crisis unfolding along our border is a disaster and requires immediate state action. Action 4's Daisy Barrera met up with the gubernatorial candidate as she toured a Border Patrol station in McAllen, and she has more tonight.
Senator Wendy Davis today is calling the surge of illegal immigration a humanitarian crisis. Some of her critics are saying she's stepping up to the plate on this issue just a little bit too late. But she counters that she is right now doing her role as state senator, and she's asking the federal government and Governor Rick Perry to step up in their roles.
The situation is untenable.
Texas Senator Wendy Davis toured the McAllen Border Patrol facility Monday, where she saw some of the 1,200 illegal immigrants being detained daily for illegally crossing the U.S.-Mexico border along the Rio Grande Valley. She also witnessed firsthand the overwhelmed agents.
Trying to address the human crisis instead of course, focusing on their first priority, which is to secure our border from drug smugglers, human traffickers, and terrorists.
With local charities' resources quickly exhausting, Davis is asking Governor Rick Perry to declare a state of emergency in South Texas, since the federal government hasn't acted quickly enough in sending adequate money or help.
As much as any natural disaster would compel us to act, this is a human one that requires all focus and energy possible of our state government.
A special session should be called, Davis says, so state lawmakers can appropriate funds and hear from Valley officials. Davis also wants President Barack Obama to act and is requesting additional immigration judges and attorneys at LIDM to help the unaccompanied children and families to process them and get them back to their respective countries immediately. Dropping them off at a bus station with a hope they will show up to their immigration hearing is not a solution.
History tells us that only about 30% of people released under those circumstances actually report to an immigration official when told to do so.
Davis is also pushing for a special legislative session because she wants to pass a joint resolution asking the federal government to reimburse local communities and states' expenses during this crisis. I'm Daisy Barrera reporting in McAllen.